Hello viewers, thank you for joining us today in another section of Law with Spell. My name is Happiness Martins and here in the studio we have our mama, Mrs. Spell Adedeje.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, ma.
Thanks for having me again.
You're welcome,
God
ma.
bless you.
Okay, so today we'll be continuing the topic we had last week, which is discrepancy in low libido. When we shared that post on our social media platform, we got a lot of reactions. People were commenting. So we want to really thank you for contributing to that section. And today we'll be continuing for where we stopped. So Ma, what do you have for us concerning this section today?
All right. So, like what we discussed the last time, when you're talking about discrepancy in low libido, a lot of things are involved. And in order not to go back to what we've already, discussed, I just want to take it off from providing solution, possible solution now, possible solution on things that we can do to actually spice, our marriage, our sex life, and all that. And I'll be starting on, some points that I already worked on. Number one thing I want us to bear in mind is that we have to be intentional about our sex life in marriage. Whether we like it or not, sex is part of marriage. In fact, if we are to grade it,
it is important.
Very, very important. Very, very important. If we are to grade it, we'll be giving sex like 60%.
Wow.
Yes, on things that can hold your marriage. So as couples, you just have to come in terms with accepting it. You have to accept it as part of marriage, what you just have to work on. So be intentional about your sex life. Make sure you are working on it on a daily basis. So, and if there's anything that can actually deter, come in between that, then you have to be ready to work on it together. Okay, so number one thing, like I said, is being intentional. Yes, about your sex life. That's number one. Then number two, you have to encourage open communication.
Communication is very important.
Very, very important. So don't tell yourself, this is what I'm going through, or this is what don't make it about yourself.
Yeah, and then I think communication in this case is very delicate, because you see some women, they can't communicate to their husband, but they can talk to their friends about how they are feeling, how they are not getting satisfied, but they can't even talk to their partner. So their partner is even unaware of what is going on. They feel like they are satisfying them, while at the background they are not satisfied and they are not happy. But they can't speak about it.
That's it. So that's why I said open communication. You just have to be, be ready to talk about it. Whatever, anything that you think you are feeling that is not making you to give your best. But definitely your partner will come to that place where you have to, madam, you are not really, you are not really coming up like before. Or maybe you used to initiate, you used to be the one to initiate before now. Or very active when it comes to your bed, running your love life. And now you are not really spontaneous, you are not really coming, you are not really alive, you are just there. Definitely your partner will want to talk. And if you are not talking to your partner before your partner actually come up with the topic, then once he comes up with the topic, you have to open up. Be open. It might be that since my last child, I've started having this feeling that I'm dropping, And if it's a man too, I don't know, maybe I need to watch what I eat. I don't know what is happening, but only something is going on, just be open.
And this communication thing, one thing I also realize is oftentimes when women give birth, they feel they are not more attractive to their husbands. So they just feel like I'm no longer beautiful. Am I even pleasing to him? So there's the whole drive when they were courting is no more there, because they already feel less of themselves. So they just surrender. Let's just do it and get on with it.
Oh, wow. Don't, as a woman, don't get to that point where you feel less of yourself. Even if your partner is making you feel that way, is to challenge you. Okay, see it as a challenge to work on yourself. See it as a challenge to bring the best out of yourself. Invest in yourself. If your husband is making you feel like you are not enough, or the breast that was firm before is now falling, well, work on yourself. Get good bra.
You can even hit the gym.
You understand? Hit the gym. Just work on yourself. Sometimes we allow low self-esteem to get the best part of us.
Yeah.
Do you understand? If your partner is, I don't think any partner should actually do that to the other person, because one way or the other, I don't know. I just don't know how people get to that point where you think body shaming your partner is the best. No, don't body shame your partner. You know what would have happened to get that partner to that point, especially as a woman. You don't expect a woman that has breastfeed how many children, and no, now you don't. So you just, and if is on that note, as a woman, just go back to your room and see how you can improve on yourself.
And also, I think there's another thing. Sometimes sex doesn't just start in the bedroom. There are certain things you can even do before it gets there. You can give her, you can take her out on a spa date. You can take her out to a restaurant. Something nice you can do to her.
Exactly.
When it gets to that point, she feels this person values me.
Exactly.
But most men, they just come back from work and then they just want it. They don't even know what you have been through. They don't even care if you're happy, if you're fine. Let's just do it. And then it can really take a lot of women off.
A lot. Yeah. And you see, just like what you have said now, I think it's common to men, and it's common to them because they just feel that as a married person you should feel ready at all times.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes before leaving the house, sow a seed. When I'm talking about seeds now, it's not seed of you giving her money. It can just be a seed of your word.
Yeah,
it can be that affirmation. You understand? Like, wow, please, darling, just take time to rest today. Okay? Before, you're at work. Maybe she's also at work. Please, don't stress yourself. Don't overwork. Don't overwork yourself. Just always put words out there.
You can even send her a message.
Compliment her. Yeah. Exactly.
Because it could just be this little thing.
Exactly. And sometimes, sometimes, even as, women sometimes, they just feel, I shouldn't be too pushy. There are times you just pick up your phone and chat your husband. Out of the blue. How are you doing, darling? Sometimes you can even tell the husband, see, I'm coming for a rematch. Do you understand? Yes, I'm coming for a rematch. Maybe he has done something, maybe the one that you had 2 days ago, maybe you didn't really feel it that much.
Yeah.
So you can just, from nowhere, I'm coming for a rematch. You can say that. And a man that has already received that kind of message,
his brain is
already working, like,
it's looking for
that means there is something I didn't do well the last time we had it. So he is coming back with that fire. And for women as well, as a man, maybe you notice that the last time you had it, she didn't really put her mind in it, she didn't really do much, maybe she left the whole work for you to do, that kind of thing. You are the only one that is hitting the spot, and she's not just receiving it the way you expect her to receive it. What you do, give her 2 days to just, I think these days you've been really stressed. You can just shut her up and let her know. You can even be at home. You're not really asking her for it, but you're just bringing her to that spot where she begins, I think this man is saying like I'm not really giving. So he's madam, it's like you're really overworking yourself these days. So it's not really making you to give me that vibe I want. Engage her. Engage yourself. Okay, engage yourself. Don't just leave it at that. Be open. This is one thing that you have come into, marriage. It's one thing that you get married before leaving this earth. So why not enjoy it with the wife of your youth? Enjoy yourself. Invest yourself. Okay? And that will bring me to the third point. Invest your feelings. Okay? Love making, sex is not just an activity that you have to be deliberate about investing your feelings. Okay? Be intentional, be deliberate. You just have to just get, I said it in the last video about the women, that we are inside. So if our feelings is not well invested into it, you just continue to have casual sex, casual love making. Do you understand?
One person doesn't look forward
to it. So once you get to that point in your marriage where one person is not really motivating anymore, it can be very frustrating. Do you understand? So get to that point where you invest your feelings, where your feelings is now involved. Be involved in it. Sometimes ask your partner, how do you want it? Okay, what else do you think I can do? To just bring this, spark out of whatever we are doing together in our bedroom. Someone was telling me that I heard it somewhere that we can actually do it in the car. There's no place you cannot do it, as far as I am concerned. Okay, the only thing is just be aware of your environment. So if your partner wants it done in a car, then find a place where you can actually do it in the car. Sometimes we don't understand fantasy. You don't understand it. Just like one the pastor was saying it in church that my wife asked me so thing. You don't understand. You don't know what your partner has been fantasizing about. Okay, I have my fantasy when it comes to your partner also have their fantasy. So why not discuss it? Have you ever thought of having it also place before? Have you ever thought of doing it also, having it this way before? So when you are bringing that, most of the time I tell women, why you think your husband is going after all these shim babes? It's not, it's the level they carry them into. Are you following me now?
Yes, ma'am.
A man that is always either missionary style, just used to missionary style, is used to all those other archaic style, and one way or the other, devil want to catch such a man, because I will not say God. Now somebody through wrong connection and all that, now meets a girl that is just ready to go all out, that is not even ready to carry your name. Young girls of nowadays are not even ready. They just want to fantasize with you. You now meet a lady that wants to give you cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, wheelbarrow, and all those other things. I know you would continue laughing. Okay, they want to give you all those other style, and see, some of them will even be on their wife, and they will be remembering that height that lady carried them into.
So it's not even the woman that is giving them the satisfaction.
That is the thing. So you now begin to see men that imagination now come to play when they are having it with their wife. Do you understand? They now begin to imagine, okay,
this is what has happened.
What has happened? Person. It's not until you are watching blue film that you are watching blue film. Do you know that?
Yes,
it's not only when you are seeing it as an image on your TV or your phone that you are watching it. If a man has done it with somebody before, or it can even be the woman, maybe she has been engaged in premarital sex, before marriage, and maybe there was one of those guys that used to hit home when they were doing it back then. She can bring it into the marriage when the husband is doing it and you're not doing it well. You understand? Just try to imagine how that other brother used to do it. Okay, let me just use that imagination to enjoy what my husband is doing now.
Wow.
So most of the time we don't understand that this thing, there are a lot of things to it, but we don't understand. That's why I said invest your feelings. And that is where open communication also comes in, where you have a partner that's been exposed into this thing before marriage. You have to do a lot of meeting up. Do you understand? So invest your feelings. Let your husband understand, let your wife understand what your expectations when it comes to your bed. Okay, so invest your feelings. Don't just make it like we are in marriage. A lot of things are involved when it comes to marriage and marriage. So don't just sit in one place and think that everything should be fine. Do you understand? Then number 4 is addressing issues. Okay, relationship issues. Sometimes it can just be something that you've been through, or something that has happened between both of you that you have not let go.
It has not been resolved.
It has not been resolved. So a conflict that you both of you probably are shying away from it. Like it has happened, let everybody move on. Do you understand? I was listening to Reverend Christy Bature. I don't know, maybe I'm correct now, but I think her name is Reverend Christy. I was listening to her during the week. She was citing an example of a girl that got married at the age of 24, and she ended up cheating on her husband. The husband got married as a virgin. Do you understand? Keeping yourself as a man is not easy like that, especially in this dispensation. Do you understand? And getting married to you, you cheated on the man, and the man was talking about, and you are saying you have made your peace with God, so the man should move on already.
Wow.
Do you understand that? And thank God, God used the woman. They were able to resolve it one way or the other, even though the girl was being, very proud about it and all that. That is dispensation. God will help us in this dispensation. But what am I trying to say is that when there is an unresolved conflict, Okay, it can actually come between whatever you are having as couples. So you must get to that point where you resolve whatever that is happening between you both. Get to that point where you just put it behind you. Okay, as partner, don't try to visit whatever that has happened before. Move on from it while you make sure that you resolve it. Don't shy away from it. Discuss it, resolve it, talk about it. Do you understand? And another thing is, make sure you hit right. No matter how little.
Hit right or go home.
Hit right.
Okay.
No matter how you think you don't have all it takes to eat right or to have your balanced diet or whatever, there are ways you can combine your food and you will still have something. Okay, so make sure you encourage both of you. Eat right. Eat, have all these fruits, multivitamin supplements, even if you don't have the money to get all those supplements, combine your fruits. Combine your fruits. We have debino, we have cucumber, we have all those things that you can, kunu, aya, all those things. Yes, coconuts, banana. You can see how cheap you can actually have it. Blend your banana, put yogurt, put debino, blend it together. Take them, they help. Do you understand? So eat right. That's another point I would like us to really work with when it comes to low libido. Fruit can help us. Okay, so another thing I think I have here is to reassure your partner. Reassurance. Okay, reassure your partner. Let your partner know that I know something is not right now, but I can actually work on it. I can actually, something can still happen. So don't make it like this is me. Some partner will just say, this is me.
Take me for who I am.
Take me for who I am. That is where I am now. That is not where you are now. You can work on it.
Yeah, compromise.
That's where compromise comes in. So your head can be telling you this is it, but you can decide. Your mind can actually tell your head, this is how you are feeling, but this is how you can feel. Work on it together. That's where the open communication. Reassure your partner. If it's a woman, if you are a woman, you're having low libido, you're having that. See, darling, we didn't start this way. Don't worry. I know I will get back. Don't worry. It's these children. By the time I've already screamed, I've already shouted, I've already done this, I'm tired. Don't worry. By the time these children grow more, I will come back to, that spark will be restored. While you are hoping on the spark to be restored, you can also get to that point where you are also doing little thing that you can do to make sure that things work.
And let your partner see your effort.
Efforts as well. So that will also help your partner to know that you are not just leaving him hanging. You are not just leaving her hanging. Do you understand? And we mentioned something about high libido as well. So if you are now a partner that have high libido, consider your partner. If she's not there, she's not meeting up right there, try to understand, compromise. Just try to say, okay, she's not there, I have high libido. Talk to her. Hey, can you help me in this area? Can we start doing this? Can we start adding, more? Can we? And if our strength is still not carry it, see how you can work around it. Anything can be worked upon.
And also don't nag.
Don't nag.
Sometimes when someone is not meeting up, you say you're not meeting up, you're not this. All of those things can also demoralize
the person. So that's even still you making it all about yourself. So don't make anything that has to do with your marriage, don't make it about yourself. Just see it as, we have come here to stay. This is what we need to do to make this marriage work, and we'll fix it together. So lastly, my point is that when it's time for you to now talk to an expert, talk to an expert. Seek counsel. Talk to somebody. Nobody hates you. Your matter is not something that anybody wants to sit on and start talking, because that is what, most of the time it prevents us from talking, from opening up.
But Ma, do you know that some men don't like to seek counsel? They feel like you want to watch their...
See, it's not some... Most men, they are not comfortable. They are open-minded. They just believe that somebody will see them as not enough, or not capable. See finish. What would they say when I'm gone? Who cares? As far as it will help this marriage, let's go for it. Do you understand? So just learn to do something. Like I said, talking to experts, open communication, and just making sure that you are intentional about it. You see, like I was discussing with my sister this evening before this session, I was talking about a particular young girl that got married in her 20s, and immediately they got, I think they are 6 years now. Okay, immediately they got married, you know, she was expecting her immediately, I'll be pregnant, this one, that one. Before you know it, child was not coming, and this lady was already under pressure, and I kept on telling her, you are the only one going for test. What happened to your husband? The husband said it's women that usually have problem. So making everything about your wife, like if there's going to be any fault, then it has to be you. And we're also discussing about even this gender thing. You will now tell a woman, give me a male child. How did we come to that point where you think is your wife is the determinant whether you have a male or you have female child? Scientifically, it's not, a woman cannot even determine whether it's going to be a male or female, because naturally, scientifically, women produce eggs.
Yeah, men produce.
Do you understand? So that is, our men have to get to that point where they now have to be open. They have to be open to knowledge. Do you understand? They have to be flexible. Stop being rigid. It's not about somebody who make jest of you or laugh. As far as it's going to help your marriage, just give in to it already, and let's work around it. So this thing can be better when we begin to put more work, when we are deliberate, when we are intentional. Seek help where you need to seek help. Eat right where you need to eat right. Check yourself. Talk about things. Talk about issues. Talk about where you are in your marriage. Talk about what is not working. Talk about what is working. And whatever you see that is working as well, work more on it and appreciate each other.
Wow, that was a lot. Thank you so much, Ma, for that teaching.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for sticking around. If you enjoyed this section, do well to subscribe and comment. We'll see you next week. Have a
Yeah.
good day. Bye.
Ciao.